There you see the ring, Corky, he was went off a short bus. They had a great match with the Strong Brothers. The ring was broken, they didn't care. They wouldn't have a match outside the ring. Broken chairs, broken tables. Probably the most underappreciated match in IPW history. And now we see the guy that's been in the corner all night with Pat Powers and Tough Enough's Hawk was Mark's out. Hawk stumbling around the ring, doesn't know where he is already. I guess this is going to be it. But what an array of individuals. You see Ipuna came down, or Ipuna, excuse me, to the ring with Scotty Hotshot, as he was known in IPW. All these guys, there's no big prize on the line. They just want to get on this show and get a win here in IPW at the Hardcore Reunion.
Carnage ensues, and there you see Pat Powers manhandling people. There you see Cahagas and the striping, well, I was going to say Sabuna Dean, but that would be incorrect. And of course, it would be Scotty Hotshot. Chops to the chest, more chops by Cahagas. You see there, I think that's Mark Zout looking like a big bag of what the hell, being choked out by Joey Machete right there on the top rope. Big blows, big chops, and Corky getting a little overreaction. I gotta tell you, you know what I think Don Juan DeSantos found all the weight that Corky lost? Chops by Pat Powers. Pretty Fly in the corner, Mark's down in the corner, Joe's down in the corner, Hawk's in the corner, lots of people in the corner, lots of clubber and blows going on. Eddie Edwards sipping a beer, Star Stevens sipping a beer. It's all havoc breaking loose here, folks, here at IPW Hardcore Wrestling.
You called it blood, sweat, and beers. That's our reunion tonight. And now we've seen it all. Mikey Tenderfoot bleeding, but was able to get the win. Sorry, Rod Steele. Great match nonetheless. You guys always tear it up out there in the ring. These guys tear it up in a totally different way. Battle royals are always crazy. You just think you got the advantage on somebody, and then Pat Powers comes and hits you in the back, doesn't he, Dagan Briggs?
Here's the thing about the Battle Royal, the dynamic that I don't like about it. The fact is you cannot leave your feet no matter what you do, because if you do, you're going to get eaten up. You've got 20 guys in there, everybody well over the 210-pound mark, laying big blows there. Corky acting the crazy fool and retarded kid that he is. One of the machetes, or I don't even know which NASDAQ brother that is. Is that Wall Street?
That's actually Sean Murphy right there. You got Murphy Machete, formerly known as the Market Crashers. He shakes Corky's hand and starts beating him. You can't fall for that, Corky. You've been in this way, way too long. Cahagas going after somebody there in the corner. It's Dagan Briggs. Scotty Hotshot about out on his feet. Hawk, he's being wrestled down the corner by Mark Zout, and some back chops by Pat Powers. Watch out, he might shoot.
What's really crazy here, I gotta tell you, Corky's really not very big anymore. You know, he used to have that retard strength, which I still won't take away from him because I haven't actually been in the ring to see that kind of retard strength. But look at what I'm seeing here. He's laying low. He's letting these other guys throw him. Still, the beating he's taking doesn't mean much. And out goes somebody. Kenny King getting shots in the corner by balls and heels right into Joe Zout. And there you see again Corky firing back up more of that retard strength. Steve is down. I don't know what to tell you here,
Super
folks.
Security Steve over in the corner, throwing himself in this match, but getting worked over by one of the Market Crashers. Pat Powers able to take a little bit of a breather. There you see Hawk chopping back at Mark Zout. These two really going at it, going strength for strength there. The Mark Zout, the more veteran of the two, getting him in the corner with some shoulder blocks. Again, a lot of guys resting, playing it smart, but you got a lot of guys still going at it. Not many guys eliminated thus far.
It's funny again, Corky again. I really hate to keep beating a dead horse here, but you see Dagan Briggs working Corky over in the corner, but he's being smart about it. He keeps getting in the corner. You can't be eliminated unless you go over the top rope. And you know, he may be a retarded kid, but I think he's actually doing a little smart thinking here. And there you see Mark's out getting tossed out like yesterday's news, and Joe's out in the corner getting pummeled by Joey Machete with his really ridiculous looking outfit. Chops there again, getting sized up for it.
Whap! A big chop by Machete. Pat Powers, you know he'd love to get some of that. But smartly walking away with another fight, going after Hawk and gives him a big chop. And he goes down.
And there it is, Steve Ho, right there in the middle of the ring. Magic Steve Ho. Big shots to the forehead there. Cahagas isn't afraid. Hey, look, he's got him outweighed by 200 pounds, this Steve Ho on Cahagas. But Cahagas is going to use that size again and drape him over the top rope and choke the living life out of him.
Tell you what, Rod Steele, great of you to come back here after that tough match. Try to call all this craziness. I'm having a hard time myself. There you see Hawk still getting worked over in the corner. Dagan Briggs now being worked over by Corky. Corky turning the tables. But as you said, you got to get these guys out of the corner. Get them over the top rope. The longer this goes, the more of a chance someone's going to sneak up and throw you out. There's a lot of big guys in here. These little guys need to be taking advantage while they can. And there goes Job's out. over the top. He's gone. We're starting to dwindle down.
Now let's take a good look at the guys we've got in the ring so far. We've got the NASDAQ. We've got Machete Joey Style. We've got the Market Crashers. Two big guys, well over the 250-pound mark. We've got Steve Ho, also easily over the 350-pound mark. We've got Pat Powers, 285. We've got Hawk, maybe about 202. Cahagas, 202, 203. Dagan Briggs, not too much over 200. I gotta tell you, my money's on the Market Crashers and Steve Ho, Security Steve Ho, big, they're strong. There's no way anybody in the ring can really toss those guys over.
What we haven't talked about, the advantage of the Market Crashers out there working as a team, and besides that, they brought Cahagas with them. These guys have been working together more than anybody else in this match, and that's a big, big reason all three of them still alive. If they decide to stick together and then fight amongst themselves, one of these guys is going to walk out the winner.
Back chop there by Cahagas, right on the Dagan Briggs, still feeling the effects of it. Here's where Steve Ho is going to have to do. He's going to sit down on that second rope. He's going to make it set hard for any one of these guys to toss him out of the ring. Oh, but wait, over in the corner, is that Corky? Is he still in here?
He sure is, big underdog. And there goes Security Steve Ho. He's out of the ring right now.
Well, that's a pretty surprising move there by Dagan Briggs. Actually, it's not really surprising, but a really impressive move by Dagan Briggs. Used momentum in the big ring and finally figured out a way to get him up and over the top rope. Now there's really only two big men left in the ring, and that's the Market Crashers.
The Market Crashers, Corky, Cahagas, Hawk, and Dagan Briggs are your guys left in the ring. Maybe not the guys we would have picked, but that's why we say a battle royal was so unpredictable. Hawk catching a big boot to the face there from Cahagas. But there goes Cahagas, courtesy of Dagan Briggs, and we're down to 5, Rod Steele.
Now all of a sudden, Dagan Briggs is going to let loose a lot big bursts of energies, tremendous bursts of energies, and he goes in and he tosses Cahagas, he tosses Steve Ho. But wait, there's Corky yet again. He hasn't been tossed out. How is this kid, how is this kid even managed to stay alive this long is beyond me. Now Dagan Briggs, the ace in the hole, the guy's been tossing people out left and right. He's going to slice him up for a big sort of suplex, exploder tight. Up and over he goes into a reverse DDT. Oh my God, and a reverse DDT there by Dagan Briggs. But you see the thing, Dagan, you don't want to keep giving him these big moves. You want to get him out of the ring. You don't want to beat him in the middle of the ring. You want to toss him off the top rope. And almost there goes Dagan Briggs to the floor.
Dagan Briggs not paying attention, and he paid for it. As I said, the Market Crashers working together. They lost Cahagas, but they're still hanging tough. And there goes Hawk, and it's down to the Market Crashers and Corky. Right there, Corky's hung in there, but I think the only question now is will Murphy and Machete go at it, or will they declare themselves co-winners of this Battle Royal?
I've seen so many co-winners of Battle Royals in IPW history, so this is easily something that could possibly happen. I do not believe that Corky has any kind of, well, not retard strength, not retard ability, but retard luck, and still he manages to fall to his knees. Look at
this, you gotta be kidding me! And the Market Crashers are out! Dagan Briggs and Hawk helped out! You've got to be kidding me! The crowd going nuts! One half a short bus, your winner, Corky. Rod, look at him, he's picking up Star Stevens. You're sitting there speechless. Hawk and Dagan Briggs, they gave him the assist and then they're to congratulate him.
I am sitting here, my mouth wide open in shock. I've never seen such a crazy happening. How could this guy, Corky, this kid's lost 50 pounds. Somehow he's managed to whip himself into shape, losing all that weight. Of course, Don Juan dos Santos found it. Nonetheless, but Corky still managed to beat out 20 of the toughest, meanest individuals to win the IPW Reunion Hardcore Battle Royal. I cannot believe my eyes, Aaron Royal.
I tell you, this has got to be the feel-good story of the night. Fans came here and they love certain guys. They absolutely loved Short Bus. Special Ed couldn't be here tonight, but Corky's here and gets the big win. And there you see the classy move by Dagan Briggs and Hawk, celebrating with this crowd. The big, elephant drop. Look at that right there, Dagan Briggs and Hawk. They had something else in mind. They weren't congratulating them. I didn't know these two were working together. They must have come up with it when they got back in the ring. This is absurd, Rod Steele, and these referees may not be enough. We're going to need somebody to come out here and help Corky at this juncture.
Well. It appears to me that in Tough Enough, you don't learn something so nice as keeping the retard up on his feet. And there you see Tough Enough Hawk drops him unceremoniously to the mat, followed up by Dagan Briggs, and now you see him give him the boots. But you know, these referees aren't even stopping this. Hey, I'm all for a good beating, but let this poor kid take a break. Let him, you've already proven your point. The kid won on a fluke, and he's still taking the beating that he doesn't need to take. Finally, referees restoring a little bit of order, but I gotta tell you, I wish there's somebody that could come from the back and really smack these two cats around.
Look at that, as if on cue, somebody's gonna come out, and you see from the music, there it is, Billy Fies former IPW World Heavyweight Champion on 2 occasions. And Dagenbriggs smartly getting out of there. And Rod Steele, let's not forget the last time we saw Hawk in IPW. He left courtesy of being choked out by Billy Fives. And it looks like history's about to repeat itself here. Billy Fives, of all people, coming to make the save. Hey Hawk, you're wearing tap out on your shorts. I think Billy Fives is about to show you the meaning of that. Tough enough guy.
Now let's be honest with one another. Here we are in IPW. We work a little slow. We kind of get a little stiff. But let's be honest, Billy Fives, he's easy. He's not stiff at all. He's very, very light. Tough enough too. 3-7. Hawk.
Oh no!
Nice kick, sweetheart.
Billy's gonna kill you. The crowd's starting to chant. And I think they're right. Look at that big stiff kick. And Hawk goes down from 1 kick. Billy Fives telling him, get up. Come on, brother. Don't quit again.
There's so much more where that came from, Hawk. I can't believe. Actually, you know, I'm kind of impressed the kid still actually staying in the ring with him.
Tell you what, maybe not the smartest move. Maybe he should get out. Oh, and Billy catches him. And this is not going to be good for Hawk. Nope. Oh, no. Got to give it. It was a cheap shot right between the legs. Oh, and he's going to go for the chokehold right here. He's going to put him out again. No one gets up. Oh, and a back chop. Don't shoot, Hawk. Don't shoot. Oh, look at the choke out. Hawk, you got to give it up, baby. You're going to pass out. And there he's tapping out already. I think we know who the real shooter here is. It's not Tough Enough 2's Hawk. It's Billy Fives, ladies and gentlemen. You wanted it. You got it. Billy Fives taking out Hawk once again. See you next time, sister. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
God love Billy Fives. Going ahead and showing Tough Enough 2 Hawks the ass whooping he deserved. You know what? And you see how fast he tapped out.
I did see how fast he tapped out, Rod. So this is actually embarrassing. So for the good of Hawk's reality show career, we'll say let's cut away right now, fans. We're going to be back with some insane hardcore action in just a moment.